How y'all doing? The Sharp Burner McCare Preacher Man R&B and the Snare episode of Richard TV 91. This time we're reviewing the Dynasty Season 4, Episode 4. What happens on this week's episode is Jason, all them are having this gentleman's bet at work, and Jason them has done convince Cy that a gentleman's bet is for $1 when really a gentleman's bet ain't for no money at all. But they done convince Cy it's worth $1. So they do this bet with these toy woodpeckers, and Cy loses that bet. Then they go to the back. Then they have this bet where if Cy can throw a baseball and hit down all the cups, then he wins the gentleman's bet. Cy loses that. And then they go to the batting cages. Cy loses that bet as well. And then they go to Fields because Jep says he could beat Phil in the Indian leg match. And they go to Fields, and Fields not wanting to have nothing to do with this because he's too old and he doesn't do these sorts of challenges no more. And he has them go with him to the swamp and pull out one of his boats that were wedged into the middle of a tree because of Hurricane Gusto. And they wind up pulling the boat out of the tree. Well, while this is happening is Jep has to stay with Willie because Jep's kitchen's getting remodeled, and Missy goes out of town for a little bit, so Jep and the kids are staying with Willie and Missy. Willie and Corey, and Jep is making a mess, and he brings a dead beaver and puts it in the sink or whatever, and then at the end of the episode, he makes this big crawfish dinner for Willie to apologize for what he's been doing, and that's all that really happened in this week's episode. If y'all ever watched Dynasty, what y'all like about it? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out, guys. GG's awesome. It's been another episode of Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.